There have been a lot of shocks over the last 7 months or so in an industry that's already been facing a lot of challenges. We had the peak back in, I guess, 2021, and when funding was very available, and things have turned around. So there've been layoffs, grant cancellations, leadership changes, the prospect of tariffs, drug pricing reforms, a whole bunch of changes to the environment, which can be challenges to management companies or management teams at companies. How have all the changes over the last several months impacted your ability and to manage GeoVax? And then also, how has it just changed what you're doing?
Well, I would say there is, I would define it a rising level of optimism that I'm feeling and sensing through discussions with people throughout the industry, that the whole capital development environment is likely to improve as we go forward for the remainder of this year into next year. But there's not certainty. So there's still big question marks from all of us, especially companies that are pre-revenue, clinical stage development, or even preclinical stage development, basically development stage biotech companies who are so dependent on continuously building and strengthening their balance sheets to be able to advance their programs forward in a timely manner. That is critically important to all different stakeholders, not just shareholders, but patients, the medical community, public health, obviously from a competitive standpoint. But we're not there yet. I do share that sense. Some of us were talking about it in various meetings that relate to bio just in the last 2 weeks. So we sense that, but we're really not there yet. So it has been a challenge. Some of the changes we have dealt with just this year alone with the new administration are shifts in priorities. Many of us, GeoVax included, were doged. We were part of Project NextGen. That entire program has essentially been doged now, so a new direction for that. At the same time, other opportunities arise because we have then had outreach and received outreach that as recent as yesterday, we were having follow-up discussions and we were given qualification to go to the next stage in discussions regarding significant amounts of funding with other parts of the federal government. So one side you get doged on, the other side opportunity opens up. I would urge everyone, it's better to first of all be realistic about your business and work with your team, your colleagues, and all, and how you're running it and preparing it. Make sure you continuously look at the allocation of your resources and ensure that they match your priorities. At the same time, I would urge people to maintain more a sense of optimism and sort of half full, but certainly be realistic in terms of your fiduciary responsibilities and how you allocate and utilize your resources. But I do think that generally when one door closes, at least another door may open. Sometimes you have to help push that door open